Oh, hello there. It's been a while since we've reviewed a product on this channel, but fear not. Today, we'll be taking a look at the DJI Spark. It's a very affordable, very compact drone. And yes, I'm aware that I'm a little late to the party. The Spark has been available for quite a few months now, but if you haven't bought one yet, I think now is a good time to take a closer look, because I've noticed that the price has just dropped, and you might be asking yourself, am I too late? Should I pick one up? I can't tell you what to do with your life, but I can share with you my experiences with the Spark and why you might or might not want to buy one. Let's take a look, shall we? Who doesn't love a brand new, fresh, unwrapped DJI product? Basically, inside the box, you have your drone, poorly written instruction booklets, USB cord, wall charger, and an extra set of propellers. Look at the size of this thing. It's almost like you could fit it in your pocket and take it anywhere. First order of business, charging the battery. Also notice at this point, there is no memory card included. You will need to supply your own. And while that's charging, let's go ahead and activate and connect to the DJI Go app. You have to look for a QR code to scan in the app to activate it. After waiting a while and not seeing the battery level move at all, I discovered that the USB cord was not fully inserted into the wall charger. This is the first time I've experienced this with the product, so take note, when you plug yours in, you really have to shove that USB cord into its slot. Mine was out just a hair, not enough to see, but when it finally made connection, I began charging, as indicated by these blinking dots. Okay, after about an hour or so, it looks like we are finally fully charged. Let's go ahead and insert the memory card into the slot. Okay, the card does not go the way you think it goes. It goes upside down. No matter, it looks like we are ready to take flight. Looks like we got an update we gotta do. What a buzzkill. Even though I ran through some updates during the initial QR code scanning, it looks like in the hour it took to charge, there's more updates. This set of updates took considerably longer. As you can see, it's nighttime by now. The DJI update process is very annoying. Anyway, let's give this a try. It's another day now, and we're gonna try again. And finally, we're ready to go fly. Here is the actual footage that is produced by the Spark. It looks impressive, doesn't it? For a drone at this price point? It's well stabilized. There's plenty of detail. All in all, not bad. If you're pointing at subjects that are backlit, there's just not enough dynamic range to bring out any sort of detail. But if I turn the other way, where the sun is illuminating my subject, well, you don't really notice that. You can get by with this. It's a lot better than anything else near this price point. For this test, I'm using a smartphone as my controller, which seems adequate, but making nuanced movements is a little bit tricky. I do recommend upgrading to a tablet with a larger screen so you can better control those virtual joysticks. Alright, let's wrap this test up with a landing on my palm. What other drone can do this? So, what's the final verdict here? Yes, the Spark was a little bit of a hassle getting set up, getting it in the air that first time, all of those updates, figuring out how to do something as simple as charging the battery. But I gotta say, it's worth it. It's super easy to fly, although I do recommend getting a tablet because the smartphone screen, those virtual joysticks, are just a little bit small. But with a tablet, this thing is actually a breeze to fly. Price point is a major issue here. I like the fact that this is now $350. If anything catastrophically goes wrong, you are not out a lot of money. And that price gives you a little bit more courage to, well, I'm afraid to say it, but to take risks, to do things with your Spark that you may be too afraid of doing with a more expensive drone. The legs, where the rotors are attached on the body, that's all one solid piece. So it feels a lot less likely to break a leg off if you accidentally hit something. And unlike the Phantom series of drones, the camera gimbal is sort of hidden, tucked in to the body to a certain extent. So it's not hanging out there. If you smack into something, that's the gimbal isn't going to be the first thing to take the impact if you do crash. And yet another benefit is just the physical size of that drone. I mean, you're talking about something about this big. You can fly it into places that you can't take the larger drones. So to wrap things up, in my opinion, the Spark is a great drone. That video quality is great at this price point. In my experience, drones costing around this price point are lower. They do take video, but they're really kind of toys. You can't put the footage up on YouTube or use it for anything. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you own a Spark, I would love to hear your feedback. Go ahead and leave a comment below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. You can get notifications every time I release a new episode so that you never miss out. Yeah.